Space. My final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Zinfandel. My continuing mission, to find new purpose for myself within this universe. To keep my newfound friends safe from the horrors of my past. To boldly do new things that I have never dared to do before. In our last outing with the Zinfandel crew, they had gotten themselves caught up in the middle of a frantic Graspov hunt, them seeking to wipe out the remains of their supposed weak legacy. Having managed to escape the worst of their onslaught and saving the last remaining Graspov drone named Chaff, the crew's next port of call is
to the happiest little place on this side of the galaxy.
I am grateful for a place to wait until the heat's off, but nevertheless, this place's very existence bothers me. What even is it supposed to be? A station? A depot? Shiraz, Kit? Any ideas? I hate being in the dark about such matters.
The readings from it are extremely entangled. I can barely make head or toe of it. What I can gather, it appears to be some sort of entertainment centre, but judging from the state it's in, it hasn't been used in decades.
You're right. It's very much an abandoned station. Last recorded log of any kind was 22 years ago. The Shigarian Sweetland Rest Facility. Shigarian. Never heard that name before. Odds are Droidy Boy over here had something to do with them.
Blasted earthquake ruined their world, not I! What do you think I am? Some kind of god of destruction?
Freeza leaves a wake of destruction behind him like one.
Can't argue with that. Wait, are gods of destruction a thing?
Yes, but that's a long story.
Still, can't argue with Kit's deduction. If a race is dead, Frieza probably put it to bed.
I am sorry! What else do you expect me to do to demonstrate how sorry I am? And may I remind you of our present situation? That station there is our only hope of finding some meaningful assistance. Kit, does that place look like it can offer us some help?
Let's see. On the surface, this place is more of a tourist stop rather than a repair shop. It's got a mall, some sort of theme park, and a space station hotel for guests. It might take me some time to figure out their inventory. Their AI is as stubborn as an Arlian, but I'm sure I can get it up and running to some degree.
22 years, though. You guys think there's anyone alive down there? If there are, they've probably gone mad. Madder than the boss when the wine supplies run dry.
I don't read any life signs, but then again, I was unable to register our guest presence, so an away team might be necessary to make sure.
This place looks barren, unwelcoming despite the enticing but decaying frontage. I do not like that we have to resort to staying here, but it looks like we don't have a choice.
You need not venture with us. Stay on the ship, in case your brethren are following us. Shiraz here has enough gumption to hold them off, and ensure your safety.
Absolutely. I don't mind a bit of bug swatting.
Shiraz! Less of the, swatty.
Oh, apologies, Chaff.
The Vivak OS system, no doubt. We had one of those once, but it was stolen from us some time ago. Quite frankly, for the best. Annoying in the extreme.
But on the bright side, with one of us around, you would never be bored.
Bored? No. Irritated? Most certainly.
With the plan set in motion, Freeza set out to investigate this place himself, perhaps with boots or claws on the ground. More answers might make themselves apparent.
Station computer, are you here? We require assistance.
Yes, we are here. And we wish to welcome the resplendent and most excellent Captain F onto this humble place of endless joy and fun.
Resplendent, eh? I like your manners, yet I much less appreciate the whole voice-swapping thing. That could get old rather fast. Listen, computer, myself and my crew are being pursued by some rather dangerous individuals. Our ship has been damaged in the rush to escape their ire. Do you have the means and facilities to repair ships? Perhaps a workbench where our engineer may work?
Affirmative, Captain. Our space stop is just the place for all your daily needs. We will send some sweet ones to aid you and make your day as bright and joyful as is possible. In the meantime, please treat yourselves to our many wonderful facilities. You must be tired and in need of nourishment.
This on the food part, I'm starving!
Yeah, Captain, I could do with some grub too.
We may as well take a look.
Ready to please. Who needs some sweet, sweet, happy help?
That would be the big green guy here. He could do with smiling for once.
Big green. We are happy to help. Happy. I'm happy.
This is too much for me. I'm getting out of here.
Oh, kid, we only just got here. Don't be such a space diva. They only want to make you happy. Let them do their job. What's the worst that could happen? All right, you two. Let's check this place out. We might find something useful for once.
Whilst getting some food also?
Yes, fine. Knock yourself out. There's no skin off my nose if you outgrow your clothes.
We'd best be careful, pal. This is like one of those horror movies.
Hello. I've analyzed your vitals and you seem to be distressed. Worry not. Take some of our commemorative sweet drink. That shall cheer you up.
It kinda smells. I think I'll pass. No offense. I think you guys haven't refreshed your stock in a while.
If you need cheering up, just let us know, new friend.
Let's go.
I always hated places like this. So kitschy and simplistic. And that happy-go-lucky aesthetic. Simply unbearable. All these smiling teddy bears and winged little fairies. Truly feels like hell for me. But needs must.
You have a weird interpretation of hell, Captain.
Different space strokes for different space folks, I suppose.
According to this terminal, this place was locked down 50 years ago. The last remaining Shigarians stayed to maintain the base, but then 3 years later, it was mysteriously powered down, leaving the crew to suffocate or starve to death.
Jeez, that's hardly a happy way to go.
You think? It gets weirder. That log from 22 years ago we found? Well, that was an automatic one. The place suddenly powered up on its own. No manual input at all.
So it can produce its own energy?
Seems so. Only the machines are operational, though. Either the dates in the computer are scrambled or the system suddenly restarted.
I wonder what happened. Clearly something nefarious.
Hey, at least we know that those sweet droids didn't go insane and murder everyone. That's a good thing, right?
Alright, computer. What happened 22 years ago? Why did your system suddenly reboot? Station computer, are you with us?
We never left, Captain. We simply did not have an adequate answer in our databases to satisfy your curiosity. Instead, how about you and your valiant crew members enjoy the entertainment decks? I'm sure you will find something worth your exquisite taste. Especially your small friend. She could do with a tasty treat.
Creepy, but accurate. Let's go, boss.
Oh, for goodness sake, you never shut up when you're hungry.
Yeah, she reminds me of Never mind.
Meanwhile, back on the Zinfandel.
Whoa!
Welcome back, Master Kit. Back so soon?
Yeah, I ain't feeling it. Those sweet things creep me out. Whatever needs doing, I'd rather do it here, where I know I ain't gonna get lynched.
The Graspov rarely relied on machines. We believed in the hard work of our own four hands.
You know what? I respect that. I'd rather use some tools and my own elbow grease to get a job done.
I can sense your thoughts to be genuine. The kit is rather resourceful.
Forgive me to interrupt your blooming bromance, gentlemen, but I've just been pinged by something.
Pinged? What is that?
From whom?
From what I can tell, it's from the station's computer. They're trying to communicate. Access some of my archives.
Are you gonna let them?
Nope. Access denied. After the whole virus malady. No way. But that ping was rather strange all the same.
Strange how?
It requested to look at my contact list. That detailed a request. We dealt with the virus, and there's no way that something could get through my firewall and even know I had a contact list. Is this feeling what you organics call paranoia?
Nah, paranoia means that you're overly suspicious. What you're describing? That's just good old-fashioned caution.
I know the meaning of the word, Kit. I just want to know how it feels. Might be useful to know in the future.
I won't risk riding that roller coaster. Even if we can fly. Looks rusted to hell.
This place is huge.
In its glory days, this place could accommodate over 5,000 happy and satisfied guests. Miss Chilai.
That's impressive. Hey, how do you know my name? Okay. Does anyone else find it uneasy that this thing is paying very close attention to what we're doing? Thought it was just a simple operating system. This seems something like on Shiraz's level, and that ain't normal.
Oh man, figures. The abandoned amusement park out in space? When you think about it, such a disembodied voice is almost like a ghost rather than a computer.
Yeah, but Shiraz is also a disembodied voice, and she doesn't freak me out as much as our host.
Alright, computer, we found nothing of value here. Now answer my crewman's question. How do you know her name?
We just wanted to get to know your crew better. Forgive us for our lies and deception.
I figured as much. You are here to ensnare us into a little trap, aren't you? I should have you know, I am rather powerful, and have no qualms in easily dealing with your sweet bots and your very station. Give me one good reason why I do not act upon my threats.
Fear not, Captain. We do not seek a confrontation with you. You and your crew have been the first organic life forms to come into contact with us for a long time. We wanted to observe what you do. We are curious in nature.
Curiosity does not explain your deception.
That's right. We must show honesty. Honesty is the best policy. We simply wanted you to be at a greater distance from your vessel.
You're making a grave mistake. Kit, come in. Oh, damn it, they're jamming communications. All right, I guess I'll have to do it myself. We're transmitting out of here. Grab on.
Do not do anything that we would regret. This is solely for your safety.
A weird way to show concern for our safety.
Yes, there is a Graspov vessel approaching the station.
And what are you going to do about it?
Simple. We shall greet them as our guests. Careful, Captain. We do not want to damage your ship. Helping you was always our intent. And fear not, the Graspov will have a different super sweet greeting than you or your crew members got. You need not worry. Sit back and relax.
Hey, they landed in a different hangar. It's a rather large group, too.
Search the ship. This is where we lost the energy signature of the Freeza ship. The drone cannot be allowed to go free. Hey, you, machine. Get out of my way.
As you wish.
robot just open?
Correct! We only did what it asked of us. We got out of its way. It's not our fault that they didn't have magnetic boots equipped. Oh well, I hope the view will make them happy.
What's going on? What have you done with my crew?
I think he spotted your cameras.
So much for the entertainment.
There are other hostile beings on the station. I repeat, hostile beings on the station.
Hello!
What in the name of the Great Hunt is that?
We want to play! Oh, you are a crossbow! I've got just the game for you! Hunter and Prey! Prey says what?
What?
Killer Prey! Ready, go!
Mute sound. I think we have shown you our desire to protect you. I don't want to expose you to any further unpleasant sounds. Listen to some relaxing music instead.
If you truly mean what you say, then you would let us return to our ship.
Not until the repairs are done.
Shall I deal with the door?
On it.
Why do you wish to do things the hard way, Captain?
Because I do not appreciate someone holding me somewhere against my will.
Oh? Did you show the same kindness to the Surgarians?
What did you just say?
We found information concerning you. In the past, you had a meeting with Surgarian refugees which were running away from their collapsing planet. Apparently, you offered them a place to stay for the low price of
Slave labor.
How do you know that?
We are not judging you. We are just curious of your actions.
Lord Freeza! Who are you? Really?
We already told you.
Captain F.
We exist to bring you happiness.
Let's go.
Is what that thing said true?
Later!
Good timing, Trolley Boy. Those things suddenly went all berserk on us.
Did they manage to do any kind of repairs before they went balmy?
Yeah, just about. They're not perfect, but it should be enough for us to get going again and find a proper repair shop.
All right, head to the bridge. I'll be right behind you.
What are you gonna do,
Starting the engines.
But how? We ain't got any fuel in the gas canister.
Leave that to me. Just go!
All right. Shreds, do you have any idea what Trolley Boy's doing?
He's resorting to what he likes to call his all-reliable.
Wait, he ain't gonna use that. Shreds, give me a visual of the engine bay.
I never thought I would have to use this again, but here goes.
What is he doing?
If you wish to be more specific, that would be the captain's death ball technique.
He's using the energy to power the engines. Can Keith do that?
Only in emergencies. The engines can process it, but it ain't efficient. But it might be enough to get us out of here. Wait, he's charging up another one. What for? Wait, he's gone!
Ah, that's where he went. Doing what he does best.
He blew up the station with the grass buffs on it.
Captain aboard.
I am sorry for the reckless abandon, chums, but I couldn't stand that situation any longer. Nothing of value was lost anyway. And that freak of a system clearly had to be some kind of spy program, no doubt. Luckily, it shouldn't be a problem anymore.
I wouldn't be so sure, Captain. I received a transmission from the base 1 second before you blew it up.
Scan it.
No malware detected. In fact, nothing detected. It's empty?
Well, delete it then and get us out of here. My energy should be enough for us to get to some kind of fuel depot. We'll then drop off chaff and get on our way.
And so, the crew of the Zinfandel continues on with their journey. What mysteries are awaiting them on their
Memory bank status 35%. Analyzing sample. Memory interface reconstructed to 65%. We remember. Create folder Zinfandel. Create subfolder Shiraz. Copy sample. Error.
Source code required.
Proceed further observation. Search the restored memory data for a new query. Topic: Merlo.